Guys, welcome back to NBA Talk. And today, I'm going to be doing my first part of my NBA season predictions. And today I'm going to be doing the over-under for NBA teams' records. I'm going to use this to build my rankings for when I do the seeding. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And funny thing, before we get into it, I accidentally deleted my intro. And I can't get it back. So that sucks. And if you want to do this for yourself, picks.nba.com. Do that. And yeah, let's go. And I gotta sign in. My bad. I'll be right back. And we're back. So that took longer than I would like to admit. So Atlanta Hawks, about their projected wins is 35.5. I think they're going to do better than that. They made a lot of improvements to their roster. They're not all huge steps, but they're all, sorry about that. They're all, there's a ton of little or less, third, fourth, or fifth option players for a championship team, and I think that they're going to help them get above the projected wins. The Celtics, I definitely think that Jason Tatum's going to get even better, and also Jaylen Brown. I think Kemba Walker's going to have a better role in the team than he did last year. I think they're going to do better than what they're predicting. So, yeah. The Nets, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. If he is not Kevin Durant, well, that's going to suck, but I'm predicting that Kevin Durant will remain being Kevin Durant, and therefore they're going to get us above 45 wins, especially since they have Kyrie, they still have Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert. While it's not the best fit, I definitely think they're going to be doing pretty good. The Hornets, I think they're going to be getting a lot more showtime. They're going to be seen on national television more. I don't think they're to the point where they're going to be better than the projected wins, so I'm going to say under. The Bulls, I think that Zach LaVine's a good player. I remember a couple of seasons ago there was trade rumors for Zach LaVine to go to the Kings, and I don't remember. That's all I remember. And I think Kobe White's going to be a lot better, and I also think they're just going to be a lot better just not having Jim Boylen around, and I think they're going to do better than their projected wins. Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't think they're going to be able to get above I don't think they're not going to be over 22 wins. I just don't think they'll be able to do that. Andre Drummond is a good player, but he's not a player that's going to result to wins, so I think he's going to be under. The Mavericks, assuming that everyone is healthy, Luka's a beast, Porzingis is a beast. When you put two beasts together, you cannot tame it. So yeah, I'm going to say over. I think this is a little bit disrespectful for the Nuggets. I definitely think they're going to be over. Jamal Murray's going to be even better this season than he was last season, and I think him and Jokic are going to be even better together. So, yeah. The Pistons, I don't think they're going to be over 24 wins. I think they'll be 5 games below this. I think they'll be at about 20. So I'm going to say under. They didn't do enough to Okay, I'm going to say this is very disrespectful for the Warriors. I think that they will be above this. Sure, they don't have Klay Thompson, but Stephen Curry's still the greatest shooter of all time, and nothing's changing that. Shoot or shoot. Don't matter if they're coming off an injury. So, Houston Rockets, I definitely think James Harden's going to get traded either before the regular season starts or during the season, like towards the beginning. I think that, I just don't think that they're going to keep James Harden around, and John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins having the injury histories that they do, I don't think that that'll help them enough to get better than this, so I'm going to say under. Pacers, I'm going to say over, thinking that, in the mindset that, wait, I'm going to pause for a second, and be back. I had to go do something. So, Clippers, I'm going to say over, just because Kawhi and Paul George didn't play with each other. That's pause. They weren't playing, they weren't on the court with each other enough to develop a good chemistry. I think that Serge Ibaka will help. Losing Montrezl Harrell sucks, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I think that over is a solid prediction. Actually, I'm going to say under. I think they're going to get like a game or two under that. So, moving on to the Lakers. They're the champions. I think that 48 wins is a little bit disrespectful. And they're going to have a full 82-game season, and they didn't last year. They're saying that they're going to have a worse record. So, yeah, and that's over easily. And now the Grizzlies. Really? 30 wins, man? Over easily. I think that Ja Morant's gonna get even better. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is gonna get even better. They're a young team. They're pretty much all gonna get better. I don't know what to tell you. 30 wins is a little bit not a good prediction. The Heat, they went to the finals, man. They went to the finals. Tyler Herro's gonna get even better. Bam's gonna get better because they're pretty young. Yeah, I don't know what to say. They're gonna get better than 43 wins. I don't know what to tell you, man. The Bucks, okay. Here's the thing. This has nothing to do with postseason. They're a great postseason team. Plus, Drew Holiday's better than Eric Bledsoe. That's all I gotta say. The Timberwolves, they're definitely going to improve from last season. I don't think they're going to get to 30 wins. I think they're going to be a couple wins below that. Probably about 28, 27 wins. So yeah, that's where I'm going to say under. Pelicans, I think they're going to be around 35 wins. Maybe a little bit better. I'm going to say better over because assuming Zion's playing most of the season at least, they're going to, and he plays like he did in the games that he played last season, I think they're going to be better than 35 wins. Knicks, they didn't do enough to improve their roster. Obi Toppin's cool. I just don't think they're going to be good enough to even get to 22 wins. Sorry, Knicks fans. The Thunder, I don't think they're going to hit 24 wins. Losing Chris Paul sucks for them, obviously. I don't think they're going to go full rebuild. I think that, well, obviously, they have all the picks in the world, and if they wanted to, they could trade all those picks. So, yeah. The Magic, I think this is a fair projection. I think this is about where they're going to be, maybe a little bit under, maybe a little bit over. I think they're going to be about 30 wins, so I want to say under, but I also want to say over. I wish there was, like, a limited, like, 5. Okay, they're going to be exactly this record, because that's what I want to say. I wish there was, like, a limited, okay, you get 5 times you can use this. You can say they're going to be exactly this record, but I'm going to say under. 76ers, assuming everyone is healthy, I think they're going to be even better. I think they improved quite a bit. And Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are pretty young players, so I'm going to say over. Phoenix Suns, they were pretty good. They were pretty great in the bubble. They were undefeated in the bubble. I think they're going to get even better, especially now that they have Chris Paul. I think Devin Booker is going to get better. I also think that DeAndre Ayton's going to get better. And all their young players, they got a few young players there. I think they're going to be over 38 wins. Okay, this is another team where I wish I could say about this record. Trailblazers, I want to say over, but I'm not entirely sure. Nurkic is going to be healthy. Sure, losing Hassan Whiteside sucks, but it's really not that bad. I'm gonna say over. Kings. As a Kings fan, I want to say over so bad, but I just can't, man. I can't. De'Aaron's, I think, is going to get better. I was talking to myself the whole off season, or between getting canceled and the bubble, between that, I was saying that this was going to be the season. This next season was going to be the season that De'Aaron's going to make that jump and become, in a couple seasons, an all-star, but it's definitely possible, but I don't think it's going to be this season. I think it's going to be next season or the season after that, but he will make that jump soon. I just don't think it's going to be this season. He will improve, and Hassan Whiteside is kind of empty stats, so I just don't think they're going to hit that. The Spurs, it feels weird saying that the Spurs aren't going to be in the playoffs. I don't think they will. I know a lot of other people don't think they will. When you think DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge, you think, okay, that's about an 8th seed. You think that's a pretty good team. But when you consider age and play styles, it just doesn't work out, in my opinion. Raptors, top 10 disrespectful moves, over. Sure, they lost Serge Ibaka, and Marc Gasol. Those are two pretty solid players, but I don't think it's going to hinder them that much. The Jazz, this is another team that I want to say they're about this record. I think they're going to be over. I want to say over. Yeah, I'll say over. Wizards, I definitely think they're going to be over for this. I was very positive in this. Wizards, they got Russell Westbrook, and I don't remember who they picked. So yeah, if you enjoyed my hot takes, am I even recording? Yes, I'm recording. if you enjoyed my hot takes, not really, smash the like button, even if you didn't necessarily agree. Still hit it. It helps out a lot. Comment something random like, comment your favorite team. Subscribe because I'm going on the 22nd, which is, I believe, that's 8 days from now. So next, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, I will be making my seeding predictions based on this video. So I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm going to have my predictions ready for you. And yeah, I'm gonna do them probably tomorrow. So, wait, no, it's gonna be next Monday. Never mind. Next Monday is when I'm making that. And I know I haven't been doing a lot of updates for trades and stuff. That's my bad. I really wanted to, but I didn't have enough time. And I've been trying to release less content so I can make even better content. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I already gave that whole spiel. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Have an amazing day, stay safe, and peace out, my friends.